2, 3.
So what we're looking at here is a washing site. Minerals come from the mines and they need to be graded, sorted and cleaned before they can actually be sold. Behind the washing site you can see some of the buying houses where they eventually go. So the first step really is that they're dug in the mines, they come here to be graded and washed. That can be done by people on an independent basis who just get paid for doing that work, or they can work specifically for particular teams. The whole length of the river that you can sort of see in the background here, there are spots where there is washing occurring at various points along that to generate the materials to go into the maisons, the buying houses. One of the big problems, of course, is that this river is also used for washing clothes, for drinking, for washing children, and as the minerals are washed, obviously it's putting a high level of pollutants into the water, which is a huge health issue for the community as well. So, as we go down, it will be clear that a lot of the people working here are women and children. It's a feature of the mines here that actually women are not allowed to mine, to actually dig in the sites. And there's a superstition that women will actually cause the copper to disappear. But if you speak to some of the mine owners, they have the rather more pragmatic reason that women are a bit of a distraction for the diggers, and they'd rather that they worked a bit harder. But the women are allowed to transport and to wash and to grade material. They often bring young children with them, which is one of the main causes for the presence of children in the mines and at the washing sites. So what you'll see down here, the majority of the workers down here will be women and children. So this is just one site of many. It's a Tuesday morning, so there's a lot of children here who should be in school, who are not. One thing that we have found here is that in Kolwezi, is that a lot of the children will work in the mines either in the morning or the afternoon, and actually attend school in the morning or the afternoon. So just because they're here doesn't mean that they don't go to school, but it certainly does mean that they are doing an activity which is effectively illegal, as it is illegal for anyone under the age of 18 years to work in the mines in Congo. So let's go and meet some people. Okay, I'm going to have my colleague Luc explain a little bit about what's going on, and I'll translate as we go along. Est-ce que tu peux expliquer juste un peu le travail ici, et je vais faire la traduction en même temps.
Jambo tulipenda kuzungumza kuhusu kazi tunayofanya
So we're just going to get some of the folks here to explain a little bit about what they're doing. So you can see the material here that's being sorted. Some of it is cobalt, and this one here will be cobalt, the darker grey material, and you will see some of it is copper, which tends to have a much more greenish hue. So you can see the difference. There's just a visual glance between the two. Cobalt has a much higher value. It's harder to come by, but particularly during the economic crisis that Kolwezi has experienced recently, cobalt remained a bit more buoyant than copper did. So actually a lot of people are working copper at the moment. One of the big problems for everyone who works here is finding a site to work on, because the vast majority of the mines have been taken by industrial mining companies, and it is illegal for people to work on an artisanal basis on an industrial mine. So that actually causes a real problem. They just don't have the sites to work on. So you can see that people are washing the mud off their product in the river just over there, and they're sorting through to take out the good pieces of cobalt.
Alright, we got a good run on that one.